and welcome to your daily love message from your person. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 3 decks of cards for this reading today. We're going to bring in the Masculine and Silence deck, the Divine Masculine Secrets of the Soul, and the Divine Masculine Comes Home Oracle. Now the reason I'm using these cards is because they are planning how to approach you, but they may be procrastinating because they're stubborn. And that's what they are releasing and healing right now. I talked about that in the earlier reading today. So I want to connect with the silence deck because a lot of them may be silent right now. They may be in the hermit mode, thinking, processing, working out what to do. And I want to connect with the secrets of the soul because I want to feel what they are deeply thinking, what their secret is, what they want to communicate. And I want to bring in the Comes Home Oracle because they're planning how to approach you. And this deck will connect with when and how and, if they're going to do that, which they are. So let's connect and see what's going on. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. And all of these decks are my decks of cards. All of my decks, I've made over 70 decks of cards now. They're all available over on makeplaincards.com. So thank you, angels. What do they want to say? What do they want to say to you? What do they want to say? So I feel this is they're definitely thinking. Okay, when I'm connecting with their energy, they're thinking about certain things. And I feel this is going to connect with what they are thinking about. So what are they saying deep in their heart and soul? I feel there's more cards than that needs to come out. What else are they saying? What's going on in their heart and soul today? What are they wanting you to know? And how are they planning their approach? And what are they doing about it? Wow, straight out, okay? Let's do it then. So the first message coming through is our separation is temporary. Now, isn't that powerful? So no matter what's going on, no matter what's happening, you're going to resolve things. You're going to sort things out. You're going to work it out. And the separation, which means the fact that you're not talking right now, or there's distance between you right now, or that you haven't spoke for a long period of time, or even if you are in communication but they've gone quiet, it's temporary. Whatever the circumstances are between you right now, they are temporary. You are going to be together. So your person's knowing this, your person knows this inside, that they have to approach you because it's what they truly want. And that they've been talking about how they want to meet up with you and come to you and discuss things with you. It's just when they're about to do that, sometimes they go back into fear. And the fear and the ego can take hold and cause a problem. The differences between us scare me, but they excite me too. I'm accepting them. So if there is differences between you, they are accepting those differences to move forward. So if you're thinking, oh, they're not communicating or we're not together because of the age gap or because there's religious differences or because we're from different places or whatever it is, that's not it at all. Yes, those differences may make them think about things, about how your life is going to be and what it means and if you're on the same page and all of that, but it also excites them. And remember, the reason there are differences between you, whatever they are, is because you prove to the world and to yourselves that you are pioneers of truth and that love conquers all things. So you might think, well, there isn't many differences between us, but we feel or seem worlds apart because of these circumstances. When you come together in your relationship, when you come into your union, it's going to prove to yourselves and each other how powerful the love is, because love conquers all. Nothing's going to stop you from being together. Nothing's going to stop you. They give me that song again, waiting for a star to fall. Okay, so it's about waiting. This is the energy. It's about waiting and knowing that this is coming to fruition. The separation is temporary. It's about being patient and knowing what patience is. It's not about waiting around and looking at your clock. It's about being in the moment. It's about being content with what you have, not having a need for more, just being okay with how things are. You asked me to leave you alone, so I am, and it hurts. Now, for those of you who may have said, don't contact me, or stay away until you've dealt with that situation, or, if you've put your own boundaries down, or maybe you've blocked them, they are trying to leave you alone. They're trying to do the right thing, but it's hurting them. And I feel what this really is, no matter what the circumstances are, they are trying to leave you alone until they can be fully invested in you, physically, with no baggage or no distractions. And it's hurting them. They're saying, it's hurting me to leave you alone. So really the message is, It's hurting them to leave you alone. They don't want to leave you alone. But a lot of them are trying to do the right thing and they're apologising for that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for holding back with you. I'm so sorry for disappearing on you. I'm so sorry for not telling you how I feel. I'm so sorry about the circumstances and the situation. I'm sorry about everything. And that's why the planning how you can get away. The planning how to approach you. The planning what to do. How can we get away? And that means to spend time together. So when we think about planning how we can get away, we automatically in our mind think about things like going somewhere, like going on a vacation together or going to a place. But really what I'm connecting with here is they are planning how you can just have some time together. How can I get away from my karmic partner to spend some time with you? How can I get away from all of my responsibilities and obligations right now to spend some time with you? How can I get away from where I'm currently in completely so I can live my life with you? So I'm planning how we can get away. Powerful. And also the thinking how we can get away with what we're doing. So I feel they're also feeling guilty, especially if there's a karmic partner or, they need to come out in the open about something. They're also trying to work it out. Because I feel what I'm connecting with as well is if there is a karmic situation, they want to be honest and open. They don't want to do it on the side. So, they're thinking, I don't want to think how I'm going to get away with this. I don't want to have that hanging over my head. So I definitely feel that can also hold them back and they can be leaving you alone because of that, because really they don't want to drag you into any drama. But they're saying the separation is temporary. This is a huge sign you're going to be together. Now in their heart, they're showing you your journey is protected. So in your heart, in their heart, the journey is protected. They want you to know if they're not coming forward, they're trying to protect you. Protect you from the guilt, from all the stress, all the aggro that comes with them. Okay, while they aren't free or they're dealing with what they're dealing with. So the fact that you are being shown by heaven through a rainbow that your journey is protected is a huge sign from God that you are safe. So anytime you start stressing or being anxious or wanting it now, and then you see a rainbow, remember you're being protected. You're being protected from chaos, pain, hurt, drama, anxiety, stress you don't need. Circumstances you don't need. So see it as a blessing in disguise. See the separation as a gift from God, because that's what it is. And that separation is temporary anyway, until they can come forward without all that chaos. They're saying to you, you are the priority in my life. You just need to look at it closer. And that's true. They're making you a priority by staying away because they're protecting you. If they didn't care about you, they wouldn't care about the consequences. They wouldn't care about you getting hurt by this or that. So they are saying to you, you are my priority. Look at it closer. That's why I'm trying to leave you alone until I can be free. That's why I am staying away. That's why I am needing to open up more. That's why I am working on myself right now. And everything is a dress rehearsal before you, because you're the main event. And this is the truth. So if they were the karmic partner right now, that person is part of their growth. That person is assisting with their healing. That person is getting them ready for you because you're the main event. What they're really showing me is, whenever I get this card coming up, and I created this deck, they show me the theatre. They show me the theatre where you go and watch a live show, like a musical, or, you go and see a theatre production. I'm not talking about a movie, I'm talking about an actual live stage production. And think about the main person who in that has got an understudy. Okay, so really the understudy is trying to play your part, but nobody can do it like you can do it. That's why you're the main event. That's why you are the main character in the show. Remember, you have to be the star of your own show. So you're the star, they're the understudy. And they know, the karmic partner in their life knows that they'll never live up to you, because no one can ever make your person feel the way that you make them feel, no matter how hard they try. So try and understand that this person is an understudy and you're the star. And that's what you're being shown. And also remember, you may not see what's going on behind that curtain. For those of you who know, you've been to the theatre, you're sitting in the theatre waiting for the show to begin. and there's a big safety curtain up. Maybe not always at the beginning of the show, but definitely at half time. There's a safety curtain up and you can't see what's going on behind that curtain because you're not meant to. Because things are being taken care of that the audience isn't meant to see. So, for example, the lighting guys could be running around putting the lights into place. The people who do the props and the setting could be making sure everything's perfect. The actors could be getting into their positions behind behind the curtain. But you can't see it, so you don't know what's going on. But when the curtain's open, everything's perfect as it should be. So sometimes you can't see what's going on for a reason. And you're being reminded you have to have faith that divine intervention is doing its thing. And you don't know what's going on behind closed doors, so don't let your mind play tricks on you, saying, oh, they're happy families, or they're enjoying life, or this and that's going on, because it's not that way at all. So they're saying to you, everything before you is a dress rehearsal. And a dress rehearsal prepares you for the live show, the main event. So they're going through things right now that are preparing them to be in a long-term relationship with you. So see it that way. So there's no need for you to get triggered or jealous about a karmic partner or a friend they're spending time with or anything else because you were the main event. Look, I'm returning to you. Our separation is temporary. I'm returning to you. During the quiet times, I'm teaching you to trust in me. And I'm teaching you to believe in our love. So remember on this journey, you think about all the ways you teach them because you trigger them and open their wounds and help them to speak their truth and all of that. But they're your teacher too. They're your teacher too. They are teaching you to have faith. They're teaching you to let go. They're teaching you to believe in love, to believe in them, and to trust that they will do the right thing, that they are coming to you, that they are returning to you, and your separation is temporary. So they're reminding you in this message today that they are your teacher too. So instead of blaming them, look at your own self and think, right, what am I needing to heal? What do I need to change? What do I need to do? And sometimes as a divine feminine, you can feel fully ready, but there's other things you've got to do. So understand that too. Okay, because you might think, well, I'm fully ready. I know I've healed my wounds. I know I'm ready for this relationship. But you may be taking care of something else. Maybe you need to do something in your own life that if they were there, you'd be distracted from doing. So remember, you may feel fully ready, but you're actually on a mission for something else right now. And then when that mission is actually complete, that's when you're going to come together. Yeah, I'm already on my way. This is why you're seeing eagles. You're seeing eagles. I'm not just talking about this eagle or that eagle. You're going to see them because they're on the way. And the way you see them is also a huge sign of whereabouts they are on their journey. So if you see an eagle that's in flight coming to you, they're on the way. If it looks like it's about to land, the eagle is landing. They're nearly there. If it looks like it's just taking off, it's taking a bit longer. If the eagle hasn't yet taken off, if it's kind of, on a perch or it's about to take off, the journey is about to move forward. Because the time is now, and that's what you're being reminded of. The time is now. These things are happening now. And they do love you. So if you start randomly seeing 222, there's no random about it. That's them sending that to you through their higher self, through their telepathy link with you, that they love you. I do love you and I'm showing you this sign. So when we see 222, it's a huge sign from the universe that you are safe, that the universe has got your back, that your journey is protected. And that is what you're seeing with that number. But I feel if you see it over the weekend, today, tomorrow, moving forward, it's really your person saying, look, I love you. I am returning to you. I'm on my way. They're just waiting for the right time. They're just waiting for the right time. And that's why they are thinking. And some of them are procrastinating a little bit because they're working through their stubbornness. They will be there. So if they haven't been able to be there for you, they will be there. They're going to be fear. And they do feel bad about those things, but they're also a teacher to you. So in those times in the past where you've wanted them to be there for you and they weren't, you learned through them not being there that you were independent, that you don't need anyone to be there, that you can deal with it by yourself because you have your connection with God, who is your protector, who is your guide, your Father in heaven, who gives angels to you to assist you. So you learn that. So think about a time in your life when you've wanted your twin to be there for you and they couldn't be, or maybe someone else, Maybe you're thinking, I wish my mum had been there for me, or I wish that someone else had been there for you, and they weren't. And you might think they should have been and blaming them. They actually assisted you with your soul growth to remember how independent you are and how strong you are, and that you have an ongoing, never-ending connection with Source that has your back. Some of them need to get a divorce first. That can be another reason they're staying away. Maybe you've even said, stay away from me until you get divorced, and they are trying to do that even though it's hurting them. It's hurting them to stay away from you. You may have asked them, to leave you alone, and it's hurting them, but they're trying to do what's right. And your journey is protected. So again, they're saying divorce first. Let them get divorced. Don't get dragged into an affair. It's painful. Or they need to detach from the karmic binds in their life. So they may not be married, but they may be living with someone. Or they may have an addiction, and you don't need their addiction in your life. They may be dealing with severe alcoholism, or they may be dealing with drug addiction or gambling or something that isn't serving the connection because it does not serve you. Because you don't need to be dealing with all of that if you're on your mission. So you're being protected. It doesn't mean you don't love them. You want to be there for them. You want to help them. But you're not there to rescue them. They have to rescue themselves. Answer your phone. So this means that they are going to contact you. It's going to come through your phone. Now, obviously, nowadays, everything's on your phone. So this could be anything. It could be a message. It could be an email. It could be a Zoom call. It could be something through social media. It's not necessarily going to be a phone call, but it well could be, unless they don't have your number. But you'd be surprised how they get hold of information. But answer your phone. I definitely feel as well some of you may receive fake things going on because it's a sign of these things to come. So, for example, you could get a missed call off a private number. And that's a sign of things to come. It may not even be from them, but it's showing you they are moving towards you to reach out. Or maybe you get a follow on social media in some way, and it reminds you of them, and you're thinking, wow, this is the universe's way of showing you this is coming. So answer your phone. So it's a huge sign they are going to reach out through your phone. And it could even happen within 2 weeks. So I'm not saying they're going to get divorced within 2 weeks, but I feel there could well be communication within 2 weeks, if that's what you're wanting. So I feel this is a huge sign that they are planning to approach you within 2 weeks. It's all about perception. Eagle eyes. They are gaining more perception. They are seeing things in a higher way. Doing this the right way. And it's all about how you perceive things. So if you think, oh, they're ignoring me, look again. They're not ignoring you. They're processing. They're planning their approach. They're working out what to do. If you think, oh, he doesn't want me because of his karmic partner, think again. You're their priority. You just have to look at it closer. They're protecting you from the karmic situation. The karmic partner who can be volatile when there's a threat there. So, this could be, you don't need that kind of energy, arguing and, accusations and all that. You don't need all that, so you're being protected from it. But have faith, because no matter what the circumstances, no matter what is going on between you, and you know your situation and circumstances better than anybody, the separation you are in is temporary, and they are coming home, and your journey is protected and you are safe. So just to go over it, okay? They are changing the way they are looking at things, and so are you. Within 2 weeks, they are going to reach out to you and possibly even tell you that they love you. They're already on their way to do that, but if you're seeing 222, that's their sign. Some of them need to get divorced first, but that doesn't mean they're not returning to you because you're their priority. You're the one they want. The separation is temporary. They're sorry about that separation, but it's allowed them to work through the fears and insecurities about being with you. Especially because the main difference between you and their eyes is that you seem to have everything going for you. You seem to have everything together in your life, and they feel like they don't. So they worry about, why do you want me? They are planning how you can spend time together, even if they are staying away. They're working it out. They're saying, answer your phone because I will be there. I'm just waiting for the right time. And the time is actually now. So during the quiet times, they're working out what to do. Your journey is being protected in those times, and everything or anyone before you is a dress rehearsal because you're the main event. I hope this helps. Have a great day. If you've enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up and I'll see you soon.